Hello everybody, this is Susie from Ruby Rose Reborns, and I'm here tonight with Mr. Finn, and it is Theme Thursday, What's in the Swamp, or Swampy Things. So I have the cutest little outfit to put on my boy, and we're going to do a little changing video and have a quick little chat. Not a real long video tonight. But we did want to participate in Theme Thursday, that's for sure. So Finn and Oliver get to be Mommy's little boys tonight, huh? So I got my special boy. I just love this little guy, as you all know. And we're going to change him while we have a little chat. And into his little froggy outfit. So, anyway, it's been a crazy day for me today, and I do have a funny little story to tell you that happened, and I think you'll enjoy it. The way my job works is I'm in the office 3 days out of 5, and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays I travel around, and I work for a medical management company. So on those days I go and I visit probably about 7 or 8 different doctors, and I take them information and things that they need, and they give me back things that they want to give to our company. It's like a little courier service. And so, but I know all the doctors, so that's why they have me going. And so I drive probably about, I'm on the road for about 3 hours, and I go about, I don't know, 30, 35 miles radius, maybe more, but I'm on the road, and this happens twice a week. But first, before I go there and finish this little story, I have to show you Finn's diaper. And it has some swampy things in it too. It's got a little alligator there, and I love this on him, and I love these diapers. They're just so neat. And it fits him so good and really accents his little bottom. I love it. Anyway, that's his little swampy diaper. And so we'll back out. Okay. Anyway, so back to my story. Well, I have a phone in my car, I have a Camry, and it has, the Bluetooth inside the car, so I just push the buttons and I can call people or they can call me. Well, it's become a regular routine with Katie from My Little World. We usually talk twice a week on the phone, and when I'm on my route. And which is really nice for me because it keeps me from falling asleep, even though I listen to my books and stuff on tape. But it's our chance to visit. Well, I think it was last week we were visiting, and I was talking to her about the body for Malin. And I asked her, I said, did you get a chance to send out the body? Well, she was telling me how her husband had that assignment to drop it in the mail, and he didn't drop it in the mail, and she got in the car and she saw it still sitting in there, and she had words with him, and so finally she got the body in the mail. Okay, now nothing is being said about it being a doll body or anything like that. So we start talking about bodies and limbs and attaching limbs and taking limbs off, and about this body that's in the mail. Well, pretty soon, every time we mention body, Katie would get dropped, or I would get dropped, or calls would get dropped. And so she'd call me back, and then, you know, this happened like 3 times in a row in a matter of about 5 minutes, that the calls kept getting dropped. And I said, what is going on? And then we started talking again, and all of a sudden I heard this very familiar sound, but it's been a while since I've heard it. I couldn't really place what it was. And I heard this squeaking. You know, it wasn't like a fax machine in the background, but it was just a squeak, squeak, you know, and I'm like, what the heck was that? And it went on for maybe about 10 seconds, and then it dropped the call again. And I thought, what in the world was that? So Katie calls me back and says, what was that? I said, I don't know. And she says, you know what that was? She goes, you know what that? And I said, I can't place the sound. She said, it's like a tape being fast forwarded. And I went, oh my gosh, it is. It's like, what, you know, it's like a cassette tape. And, you know, you'd push fast forward, it would make that noise, that, or you'd push rewind, it make that same noise. And I said, do you think that somebody is taping us? And sure enough, that's exactly what it was. So yes, Homeland Security was taping our conversation because we kept mentioning bodies. Is that the funniest thing? And so, you know, we're like, we had to, you know, and so Katie says, well, whoever's taping this, you're not doing a very good job because you're using such archaic equipment. And oh my gosh. And then we figured that how they do it is, you know, nobody's sitting there listening to your conversation until that something on the machine, you know, targets something. They must have target words like bodies, whatever, terrorist words and all that. And so that causes the machine to do something. And so that's what's happened. And so we had to sit there while I was driving. I'd say, we're talking about doll bodies. Anybody that's listening, I'm talking about baby doll bodies. We make dolls, you know, not about bodies being shipped in the mail. So, oh my, it was really enlightening. And I'm not making this up, ladies. I promise you. I heard that tape noise. Katie heard the tape noise. We kept getting interfered with during that time. And so you got to be careful about what you talk about on your cell phone, because Homeland Security is really listening. And so today, stupid me, now a week later, we're back on the phone again and we're talking. And all of a sudden I said, well, because I had a lot of injections, because I delivered the injections, the injectables to some of the doctors, like the orthopedic doctors that use those for their patients, and like cortisone shots and things like that. So I deliver that personally to them. We don't ship them. So I was just getting done with one of my doctors, and I said to Katie, oh, I'm running drugs today. I said, I'm a drug runner. I'm delivering drugs. And she said, Susie, you can't talk like that. Remember what happened last time? And I'm like, oh my gosh, yes. They are really going to think I am a very subversive character. And I thought, I hope I'm not like driving down the freeway and a couple of cops come up and pull me over. And so I had to sit there and explain on the phone, I'm not really a drug runner or a drug dealer. I'm just being funny. I deliver drugs to doctors, that shots, injectables for their patients that need them. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so you have to be careful, because guess what? Big Brother really is listening, Finn, and we didn't know. I thought, you know, who? Me? A grandma? Come on. You know, but hey, a body was being shipped in the mail, so we better record that. But Finn says, "You are silly, Mom. Don't go to jail, for heaven's sake." And there's my boy, my little froggy boy. Is he the cutest thing? Look at him. I just really, there's something about this little boy that just kills me. Gets my heart every time. But he has a little froggy on his front, and he has his froggy hat with the froggy eyes, and I love the blue and white stripe and the combination of green. It has little navy blue pants on, but I like seeing those legs, and I like seeing those feet, I like seeing the feet. I love baby's feet. And he has his little hopper. There you go. You have your little froggy, little frog hopper. You want to say hi? Anyway, so that is my big adventure. And I came home and I told my husband, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that's so funny. What if you ended up in jail?" And I said, "Well, I don't know, but it would make for a good media story, wouldn't it?" So, anyway, there's my baby boy. There's Finn. He's all ready for the swamp. He has his swampy diaper on, and he's got his frog. And he's wearing his frog. He just looks so cute. Yeah, don't you? But don't you need to be joined by your brother so they can see him? So let's get you up. And let's move this. And let's sit you down with Hopper. Yes, and you want to look at everybody. And, he's really not grumpy. He's just very thoughtful. He thinks a lot. He considers things. So, there's my little boy, my little hopper man. And then here comes Mr. Oliver, who has his alligator outfit on. His big, rough, tough. He's an alligator hunter, or at least he thinks he is. Okay, you want to say hi to everybody? Huh? Oliver, you want to say hi? Yeah, there they are. Oh, I think you guys can take a better view this way. Anyway, so that's my funny story and a lesson to be learned, ladies. If you're talking to a friend, be careful on how you term things, especially about bodies and mailing the bodies. Maybe clarify. There. And here's Mr. Oliver, and he has his little hat on it. He has alligators on it. And he has a little alligator, too. They're both Gerber outfits. But I think I like Finn's a little bit better because it has the actual applique frog on it, and Oliver's is more of a screen printed alligator, but we'll zoom in so you guys can see him with a little bird on it. Oh, but it's cute. So they are ready, but they're not ready to go on any big adventure. Their last adventure rescuing the animals has really tired them out, and they're going to have to get all ready for their next adventure. But this would have been a good one. They can dream at least, huh? Anyway, ladies, thank you for stopping by and watching. And I wanted to say something. Yvonne, of course, that does our theme Thursday. She's just done a great job. I look forward to it every single week. I watched her video today and saw her cute babies, and she said something that I thought was really, really neat. She talked about, how happy the community has made her feel lately with everybody taking, she loves to see the collectors taking pride in their collection and spending time dressing their babies up and sharing the babies because they're sharing their collection, and what a great thing it is that we don't have to wait and go to doll shows or whatever to see everybody's babies or to share our own babies, but that we can do it right here. And there's just really, I think, lately been a wonderful a wonderful sense of camaraderie and community. And I appreciate it, and I know several other people appreciate it, and I love seeing everybody's babies. That's my very favorite thing, is to see their babies all dressed up or changed, or no matter how you do it. And of course the themes are wonderful, because with Theme Thursday you can actually plan for it and see what everybody comes up with. And I certainly haven't been real creative except for changing the babies lately, but you know, we need some tags, ladies, to start going around. And I'm not really good at starting any tags, but I like the tags because that also gives you something to talk about and to hear from other people. Anyway, okay, that's it for this week. And I'll be back in a few days. And then next week, I'll be announcing the next giveaway. So, thank you so much for stopping in and visiting with Finn and Oliver. And I will speak with you later. And please remember to like and subscribe. I appreciate it. And then that way you know what's coming up and you won't miss the giveaways. Because I've had some people contact me and say, oh my gosh, I missed that giveaway you did. Would you please let me know? Well, I think the best way, of course, is for you to put on notifications, press the notification and get it on your little bell on your your channel, and to subscribe, and you won't miss the giveaways. All right, thank you, love to all, and good night.